Welcome to today's edition of Crypto Corner at InvestorIdeas.com. News on what's driving the cryptocurrency market. Hey everyone, this is Sam Mowers here. Welcome to episode 825 of the Crypto Corner podcast. For news today, BlackRock has launched a new blockchain ETF. Argo has announced its 2021 results. And CleanSpark has partnered with Sustainable Bitcoin Standard. Just before we get into the show today, though, a quick reminder that if you enjoyed this podcast, to please feel free to share it or leave us a review. And as always, I recommend checking out some of the other podcasts on InvestorIdeas.com. This includes the Cannabis Podcast, the Clean Tech and Climate Change Podcast, along with many others, all of which will bring you up to speed on the latest stock news and trends in their respective spaces. Alright, so BlackRock Inc., which trades on the NYSE under the ticker BLK, has announced an expansion to its Megatrends suite with the launch of the iShares Blockchain and Tech ETF, or IBLC, as well as the iShares Emergent Food and AgTech Multi-Sector ETF, or IVEG. Of course, we'll be focusing on the former. According to the press release, IBLC seeks exposure to global companies at the forefront of development, innovation, and utilization of blockchain and crypto technologies. However, it does not invest directly in cryptocurrencies. Rachel Aguirre, the head of U.S. iShares product at BlackRock, commented, quote, "The expansion of our megatrends lineup today reflects the power of the millennial and rise of the self-directed investor, whose buying habits have reshaped mainstream consumer behaviors and, in turn, the companies in which they invest. We believe the moment is now to embrace these forward-looking investment themes before the market recognizes their future potential." End quote. Argo Blockchain, which trades on the NASDAQ under the ticker ARBK, has announced its audited results for the year ended 31st of December 2021. Some highlights include a revenue of $100.1 million, a net income of $41.5 million, and the mining of 2,045 bitcoins. The company's CEO Peter Wall said, quote, "2021 was truly a year of transformation for Argo as we accomplished key milestones to strengthen the foundation of the group and position us for long-term success through the acquisition of the Helios project and our dual listing on NASDAQ. The acquisition of Helios provided us with the opportunity to build a best-in-class, vertically integrated facility with access to low-cost and sustainable electricity, which is unmatched by our peers. With our mining operations at Helios expected to commence in May, along with the development of custom mining machines using Intel's next-gen block-scale ASIC chips, Argo is well positioned to continue its growth with a focus on delivering for our shareholders. Onwards and upwards." End quote. CleanSpark Inc., which trades on the NASDAQ under the ticker CLSK, has partnered with Sustainable Bitcoin Standard, or SBS, described in the press release as an organization that incentivizes clean Bitcoin mining. Part of this partnership will see SBS provide CleanSpark with verifiable proof for the Bitcoins that the company sustainably mines as part of the partnership. Bradford Van Voorhees, co-founder of SBS, said, quote, "SBS was designed to allow proof of sustainable mining to be transferred between Bitcoin miners who use renewable energy and investors without disrupting the fungibility of Bitcoin. We are proud to have a top sustainable Bitcoin mining company, which is also one of the biggest publicly traded Bitcoin miners, as a mining partner of SBS." End quote. That does it for today's Crypto Corner. If you would like to be a guest or sponsor for this podcast, contact InvestorIdeas.com. Investor Ideas reminds all listeners to read our disclaimers and disclosures on the InvestorIdeas.com website, and this podcast is not an endorsement to buy products, services, or securities. Investors are reminded all investment involves risk and possible loss of investment. To hear more InvestorIdeas.com podcasts, please visit InvestorIdeas.com/audio. And a reminder, you can also hear our podcasts on Apple Podcasts, Audible, Spotify, TuneIn, Stitcher, Spreaker.com, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, and most audio platforms available.